Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Aries, November 15, 2024. With today's Sun series harmony, you can feel quite dedicated to a pet project, especially if it's designed to make you feel more secure. Teamwork is rewarding, and networking can stimulate new ideas. Committing yourself to a goal or pet project can bring you down to earth in pleasant ways. You benefit from both motivation coming from within and reinforcement from your environment. You are ready to take on new challenges or improve what you have going. Still, relationships may need special handling as the day advances. Ambivalence is likely, and you may need to choose between taking a risk or sticking with the familiar, between trying something different or doing the practical thing. Try not to let small matters escalate into full-blown dramas. Remember that people around you can be especially sensitive. Today is a significant one to listen to your spirit, emotions, and intuition around matters of the heart. This is because our sweet moon will grace your solar house of true love, romance, and pleasure, encouraging you to express your desires and leap into spontaneous action. You'll be feeling quite tactless and impulsive and it comes to getting what you're after. For couples, today's energy would be excellent if you channel that firepower into physical activity rather than letting it fizzle and burn into ash. This will keep you both on your toes and engaged. Play around and see where something may lead to Sagittarius. Do not be afraid to commit to a passion project in your work life when the moon in Aries sextiles Jupiter retrograde in Gemini. As of recently, there might have been fewer opportunities to capitalize on. Maybe you do not have as many arrangements or working relationships to focus on. Fill this absence with something that you enjoy doing at your job. It might be the perfect time to focus on honing an idea, craft, or talent. Focus on something you enjoy. This may be a remarkably interesting day for you. This means that you will benefit from a healthy sense of well-being, with a heightened cleverness about you that leads you to trust your instincts. If you can increase your normal workout time, you will be able to find a new threshold to go farther and push yourself a little bit more than you usually do without feeling uncomfortable. If it's possible for you, consider working alone. Why? The essence of the vibration may have you wrapped up in your own thoughts of what needs to be done. You'll probably find yourself energetic and into hard work. Yet, patience may not be as strong as usual. It's not a day where you're apt to take on anything risky or too far out of the norm either. Time spent tending to chores and paperwork is highly productive with the energy. See about getting through that to-do list today. The lead up to the moon's return to your work sector tomorrow brings you to an important point in any month for keeping your antennas up while taking a wait-and-see approach. Helping with this is not only having the moon in a playful and creative part of your chart but also separating from a friendly aspect to Mars for the first time since he returned to an adventurous part last week. With the moon not only returning to your work sector tomorrow as a full moon but just as things are coming together on the income front, the pull today to the playful, creative, and adventurous side of life's fence couldn't be more timely. A day after Venus, the planet of love left Sagittarius and ended her mission to update your romantic and relationship desires, hopes and dreams. For the coming year, the moon is in your romantic sector and over the weekend will return to your relationship sector. It is only after Venus is gone that you are getting a better sense of first what you want from love and over the weekend, of what you want from your relationships. Our eyes in the sky. Today, we're gifted with powerful cosmic energy encouraging us to dive deep into our emotional worlds. As the moon in Aries aligns with Chiron retrograde in Aries and creates a harmonious sextile with Jupiter retrograde in Gemini, a potent wave of emotional strength flows through, offering an invitation to rediscover and heal. You might feel some old wounds or frustrations resurfacing, but don't worry, this isn't meant to overwhelm you. Instead, think of it as a unique opportunity to reflect, learn, and approach things with a fresh, kinder perspective. When familiar feelings of pain or frustration come up, Try seeing them as gentle reminders to respond differently than you may have in the past. Have you ever had that moment where a shift in perspective made all the difference? Today is one of those days. Instead of reacting automatically, give yourself a moment to breathe and consider a more healing response. Take these emotions as signals from the universe that it's time to approach yourself and any lingering pain with compassion. Often, when we soften our approach, we unlock new ways to solve old problems. Today's energy also supports clarity in areas of life that may have felt tangled or unresolved. You may find that your openness and welcoming attitude attract others, making conversations flow more naturally. Have you noticed that when you're genuine and open-hearted, it's easier to connect with others? Today is a wonderful time to strengthen those connections. You could even find yourself on the path toward a promising new partnership or deepening an existing one. Trust that your authentic, kind-hearted energy will draw in the right people and create opportunities for meaningful interactions. And while today's conversations have the potential to be rich and rewarding, they may also become unexpectedly intense or personal. If you notice that a discussion starts to heat up or drift off course, remember, you don't have to engage in a way that drains you. It's completely okay to take a step back and observe rather than react. Have you ever found that by staying calm, you not only protect your peace but also help steer the conversation back to a more uplifting place? If a conversation begins to stray into a negative or hurtful space, try gently redirecting it. Your calm energy can transform the tone and guide it toward a more constructive, supportive direction. This energy also highlights a beautiful quality within you, your ability to be a thoughtful listener and a supportive presence. The people around you may see you as someone who offers advice with warmth and clarity, someone who truly cares. Embrace this aspect of yourself today. You might notice that when you're genuinely present, others naturally open up and appreciate your insight. This could be an excellent day to deepen bonds, as your relationships will likely thrive with this open-hearted approach. Think about how good it feels when someone really listens to you. That's what you're offering to others right now, and it's a gift. On the financial front, today's stars suggest a moment of caution. Now might not be the best time to make big investments or major purchases. Have you ever waited on a decision, only to discover later that patience brought you unexpected clarity or a better opportunity? Sometimes, allowing a little extra time creates room for events to unfold in a way that benefits you. If you've been planning a big purchase, it might be wise to hold off a bit and observe. The right time will come. Finally, today's energy also encourages us to embrace others' input and support. While it's essential to focus on what feels meaningful, sometimes we can become so dedicated to our own vision that we overlook helpful suggestions from those around us. Have you ever been so absorbed in a goal that you missed out on valuable insights from others? Try to take a moment to pause, listen, and consider the perspectives of those who care about you. Their ideas might just add the perfect balance to your plans.